Acing the Interview 1, Preparing for an Interview. The job interview. This begins with your sending of your resume and cover letter, doing job search, applying online, and networking. Scheduling the interview. If by phone, you want to answer professionally, schedule the interview at your earliest convenience. Verify all information received, such as date and time, the type of interview, whether it will be in person, online, or by phone, the location or online app, parking information if applicable, the contact person, and any documents that you need in addition to your resume. And always remember to thank the hiring manager for their consideration. By email. Make sure to check your email regularly. Thank the hiring manager for their consideration. Confirm your interest in having the interview. Provide your availability along with your phone number. Keep your tone professional and upbeat. Avoid emojis, emoticons, and slang. And proofread your messages for typos before you hit send. Preparing for the interview. Research. Always try to research the organization. This provides context for interview conversations, helps to prepare thoughtful questions, and gives you an edge over the competition. Try to prepare a research checklist. What does the organization do? Find out what are the organization's products, services, and/or clients. What are the missions, goals, and values? What role will you play in achieving the organization's goals? How do you align with these values? Is the organization mentioned in recent news? Has there been recent major changes in the company? What are the current industry trends? What is the company culture like? What are current employees saying about the work environment? Who are you interviewing with? Do you share any common interests or experience with your interviewer? Preparing for your interview. Grooming. Wear clothing that is appropriate for the workplace. Wear neat, clean, pressed, and properly fitting clothes. Avoid wearing anything overly revealing. Wear clean, polished, and comfortable shoes. Avoid wearing excessive or large jewelry, costume jewelry, or anything flashy. And consider covering tattoos and remove facial piercings for your interview. Personal hygiene. Clean and fresh smelling body odor. Clean and styled hair. Clean and well manicured nails. Use deodorant or antiperspirants. Avoid wearing perfumes, colognes, aftershaves, or scented lotions. And avoid cigarettes, coffee, or alcohol before your interview. There are different types of interviews: the phone interview, an in-person interview, online interviews, and panel interviews. Acing a phone interview. You want to answer the phone professionally. Minimize any background noise, such as your TV, music, or children in the background. Express interest, enthusiasm, and energy. Be prepared to discuss your background and skills confidently, and have a copy of your resume and job description for reference. Acing an in-person interview. Try to arrive at least 15 minutes early, and if you're late, call with an estimated time of arrival. Dress appropriately. Use relaxation techniques to calm your nerves. Bring copies of your resume, cover letter, references, certifications, licenses, and etc. Turn your cell phone off or put it on silent, not vibrate. And be able to explain and discuss details in your resume and cover letter. Online job interviews. What is an online interview? An online interview is an interview conducted through an online chat, video, or audio platform. Online interviewing is a convenient and cost-effective way for employers to conduct interviews. Popular online platforms are Skype, Zoom, and Google Hangouts. Another form of online interviewing is through a recorded video interview or a one-way interview. The employer will provide you with interview questions and a deadline to submit a video. Acing an online job interview. Do a test run with your computer to minimize technical difficulties. Pick the perfect spot in your home, eliminate distractions, sit up and dress professionally, calm your nerves, and look your interviewer in the eye. Panel interview. What is a panel interview? The panel is a group of people, 2 or more, who work for the company and were chosen to conduct the interviews. Most likely, each interviewer will ask at least one question during the interview. The panel may interview multiple candidates at one time, so be prepared for fast-paced questions, crosstalk from interviewers, follow-up questions, and for your interviewers to potentially have different opinions and perspectives from each other. Acing a panel interview. Find out who will present and find out about their roles and responsibilities within the company. Engage with all the interviewers. Make sure you have great body language and eye contact. Bring a copy of your resume for each member of the panel. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Take notes. Try to build a rapport or connection with the panel members, and take note of each of the interviewers' names and thank them at the end of the interview. Preparing for the interview. Interview structure. Starting off with introductions. This enables you to get acquainted and build rapport. Remember to be confident and be personable. Next is the information exchange. This is the question and answer time. Remember to be aware of your body language, maintain good verbal communication, and have sharp responses. Ask questions regarding the position. This is the closing part of the interview. Remember to ask about next steps and thank the interviewer. Preparing for an interview. Try to visit the interview location prior to the interview date to determine travel time and parking availability if possible. Prepare your interview clothes the night before if possible. Get a good night's rest before the day of the interview, and try to arrive at least 15 minutes early to relax your mind. Follow-up. Send a brief follow-up letter to each interviewer. Send within 2 days of the interview. This is an example of a follow-up letter. Thank you for attending our Acing the Interview workshop. Our one-stop career coaches are available to assist you with your job search endeavors. Good luck on your job search.